going on, guys? This is Rocker XS here, bringing you my last video for the day, and that is the results and highlights of Hell in a Cell 2012, which ended up being a little better of a pay-per-view than what I anticipated, but overall still pretty bad, terrible pay-per-view. If we look at the history of Hell in a Cell, it's been a pretty bad pay-per-view, and they should completely remove gimmick pay-per-views, because what the hell is the point of having a pay-per-view called Hell in a Cell if you're only going to have one Hell in a Cell match? Just saying that. But yeah, it ended up being a better pay-per-view than expected, but you know, the crowd was really freaking dead. Like, the crowd was just horrible, to be quite honest with you guys. I was wondering, if is my volume maybe too low? I don't know. But the first match we had was Alberto Del Rio versus Randy Orton, and you know, it started out with you know, Orton just freaking hitting Del Rio and shit. But basically the whole match was a little better than what I anticipated, to be quite honest with you guys. Del Rio worked a lot on the arm. He even did the arm bar on the ropes. And he really would wait until the referee would count like almost to 5, and then he'd get rid of it. Basically, there was like a lot of freaking action. Del Rio hit a DDT on Orton with the arm. You know, his like arm DDT shit that he does. Um, um, you know, Randy Orton did his whole comeback sequence with a couple of freaking clotheslines, but Del Rio knew he was gonna power slam. He was gonna get power slammed if, you know, he came back, but he didn't do that. The first time Del Rio countered the spike DDT by Randy Orton. The second time Randy Orton hit it. And then freaking, I know I'm saying this fast, but I'm just trying to say it to you guys. But freaking Orton, freaking what happened? Alberto Del Rio freaking got the armbar locked in, and Randy Orton had his arms tied together, but then he kind of broke free. He was going for the pin on Del Rio. Del Rio freaking kicked out. Orton was in like the bottom left turnbuckle. Del Rio was gonna do the springboard kick, and you know, Randy Orton reversed it to a freaking insane RKO. If it's anything, Randy Orton's matches may sometimes be boring, but he always ends up with a great finish with those RKOs that he does that always make me go like, shit, that's freaking tight. So I guess the match was a little better than what I anticipated. I thought it was gonna be really boring, which it kind of was, but you know, better than what I expected, to be quite honest with you guys. Alright, after that, we had, like, Vicky Guerrero backstage saying, you know, John Cena and AJ's affair shit's going on. Paul Heyman comes in saying that, you know, they should really get rid of the Hell in a Cell match. Vicky says that CM Punk is freaking scared of, Ryback. You know, Heyman then starts screaming the shit out of her, and it actually made me kind of laugh, to be quite honest with you guys. But the next match after that was Team Hell No versus Team Scholars, which was one of the funniest matches ever, but, you know, it didn't live up to my standards as, you know, the match I was looking forward to. I thought that it was going to be way better, to be quite honest with you guys. Early on, it was Daniel Bryan and Sandow. Daniel Bryan got a few punches or whatever in on Sandow, and then he tagged in Kane. They were, Kane was gonna big boot freaking Sandow, but Sandow tagged in Cody Rhodes. And, you know, Cody Rhodes kind of got his ass kicked for a while, you know. But then, freaking Sandow secretly tagged himself in, and, you know, they started working on Kane a little bit. And Kane got his ass kicked for a bit until they tagged in Daniel Bryan, and then Daniel Bryan got his side of the story. And so, after that, what happened, I guess he tagged in Kane, and after Kane got tagged in, freaking, he was gonna go for the choke slam on Sandow, but Daniel Bryan tagged himself in. Then, like, a little brawl ended up happening. After the little brawl, freaking, a little miscommunication with, Kane and Daniel Bryan. They ended up attacking each other. And, you know, whatchamacallit, it ended up with freaking, Team Rhodes Scholars winning by disqualification after freaking Kane was starting attacking both of them. But Kane actually ended up saving the match because Rhodes hit the freaking crossroads on what's his face, Daniel Bryan, but Kane saved it. So good thing by Kane, because without them, Team Hell No would not be in the match, and I really love Team Hell No. After that, we have The Miz versus Kofi Kingston. Didn't live up to my standards as well, but it was a pretty good match. A lot of back and forth action. Miz was working on the knee, trying to, keep him grounded. But in the end, Kofi Kingston freaking almost hit Trouble in Paradise. Um, Miz tried to do this, what's his finisher called? Whatever. He was trying to do his finisher. Kofi fights out and throws him to the outside. Miz quickly comes back in, only to get troubled by Paradise by Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston retains his Intercontinental Championship, and after that, I believe there was a backstage little thing between Kane and Daniel Bryan. Freaking, they made Old McDonald's out of farm jokes, but instead of farm, Kane said goat, and I'm all like right here saying, really? Wow. And then we had a match that I really did not know was going to be on the card. Antonio Cesaro versus Justin Gabriel. Cesaro hits Gabriel with like an uppercut in the back of the head. Then Justin Gabriel starts getting it in. I'm starting to think that Justin Gabriel's actually gonna win it. He freaking springboards to the outside. Freaking, he leads from the top rope, but Cesaro hits that European uppercut that he does, and then he throws him back in, and he does the whatchamacallit, what's it called, the freaking equalizer, I believe, on Justin Gabriel, and he ends up winning. It was a quick match, to be quite honest with you guys. But then we had another match that I really did not know was going to happen. Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara versus the Primetime Players. Good back and forth action. It was funny when what's his face, Titus O'Neil told Sin Cara, "You speak English? You speak English?" It had me dying, to be quite honest with you guys. But after the back and forth action, whatever, Mysterio basically got tagged in, and he did his whole little thing and ended up pinning Darren Young. Mysterio was able to do his combinations and shit, and that was basically it. But we have 2 matches left on the card, which really kind of surprised the hell out of me. Well, we have 3 matches left, but it was Sheamus versus Big Show. Basically, Big Show got like a lot of action in. Sheamus was actually able to pick up Big Show, and do what I forgot what it's called, the white noise, shit Finley did. If you guys remember Finley, I believe Sheamus got chokeslam. He got knockout punched once, but he still kicked out, and then after that he hit the rope kick on Big Show. But Big Show freaking he kicked out, and Sheamus going for another brogue kick, but this time freaking Big Show caught him and knocked him out, and then he actually pinned him. And I'm sorry for the stuttering. I'm speaking really fast, guys. So yeah, sorry for the stuttering. I usually don't stutter except when I'm starting to speak fast. But Big Show won, and I was expecting Dolph Ziggler to win. Oh my god, I'm messing up so many times. I was expecting Dolph Ziggler to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase, but apparently not. And I probably wouldn't either. I wouldn't cash it in either, to be quite honest with you guys. But after that, we had the Divas match, which was basically I'm not gonna even review it because it really doesn't deserve its review. Long story short, they were beating up on Eve early on, but then they started Eve got out of the situation, and it was Layla and Caitlyn, and their little friendship shit got in the way, and they started fighting back and forth. And then Eve just basically won it all. Yeah, really didn't care about that match either. Really, Eve botched a couple moves, but Eve ended up retaining. I really didn't care about that match, to be quite honest with you guys. But then the last match we had was Ryback versus CM Punk. Ryback basically, got most of the action in early on. CM Punk was trying to avoid Ryback, actually. He was trying to, get away from Ryback because, I mean, why would you not want to get away from Ryback? But basically, towards the end, well, not towards the end, I should say a couple more things about the match. CM Punk used a fire extinguisher against Ryback. He was about to use a steel chair, but Ryback countered. Paul Heyman was like, he's just a human. And it was making me laugh, to be quite honest with you guys. After that, freaking... Oh, sorry, I gotta catch my breath there. What else happened? Oh, actually, he ended up hitting the freaking clothesline, and he was gonna go for the shell shock, but the referee was like, wait, hold on. He low blowed him, and then both of them pinned. Well, CM Punk and the ref pinned Ryback, and Ryback ended up losing the streak in a way that we all knew he was not gonna lose cleanly. So that's basically it. After that, they were trying to open the steel door or the Hell in a Cell door, but it wouldn't open. Um, the referee and CM Punk got his ass kicked. CM Punk and Ryback climbed the top of the cell, and basically, freaking Ryback hit the shell shock on top of the freaking and that basically ended the pay-per-view. And that is my pay-per-view, breakdown for you guys. I know I said it kind of fast, but hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the pay-per-view too. I would really not say that it lived up to my expectations. It was a little better, but not to what I thought. What do you guys think? Rocker X out.